Hi Andre, how excited are you by the prospect of your first Premier League game at White Hart Lane?
Well, extremely excited. Obviously, we need to focus on a win. Bearing in mind our last result, the performance was extremely good. We think we can just take one more step and try to get the 3 points. It's important to repay the fans on the fantastic support we had at Newcastle. It's going to be exciting to be at White Hart Lane. Last year I always had the impression this is one of the most difficult grounds to play, and so now it's our home ground, and we'll have to take full advantage of that.
Is that something you can feed off that atmosphere? You talked about it.
Yeah, it's very emotional and intense, and that's why I look forward to it.
What sort of threat do you expect from West Brom?
Well, they had an amazing game against Liverpool. It couldn't have gone any better than what they did. I think 3-0 against Liverpool, first day of the season, is something immense. Obviously, Steve Clarke knew Liverpool well. He's building on from a great work that Roy Hodgson left at West Brom, and improving and making his own changes to the team. And I think at the first game of the season with great success. So they are a major threat on the counter. A good solid team defensively, but on the right time and through those counter attacks they can make you some big damage. So we have to be very, very aware of that.
And you obviously know Steve well. What are his qualities as a coach, and will he make a good manager?
Well, it's a long time since we were together. I think Steve has taken his steps very, very wisely, and I'm happy for him that he has achieved his long life ambition of becoming a manager. I respect him a lot because he took those steps very, very sensibly, and he got the opportunity to be in the Premiership on a club as well organised as West Brom, where he can build something extremely good. It's an excellent opportunity for him. So I'm very, very happy for him. Congratulate him on getting the job, and hopefully he can do well.
Have you had a chance to speak to him since the fixtures come out, or indeed this week?
No, not really. I mean, we were in the Premier League managers meeting, or I was in the Premier League managers meeting, but I think Steve took the other meeting up north. So we didn't speak. I think last time we spoke was when we played Liverpool in November, I think, with Chelsea.
In terms of players leaving, it's been a busy week. Are you able to update us on the situation of Michael Dawson?
Well, nothing really. I think there was some interest shown by QPR. We've allowed the player to speak to QPR. The player hasn't reached an agreement. Michael is a player of an immense human dimension and an extremely good player, English international, which we respect. So on my conversation with Michael, things were very, very open. We would listen to offers, but if the scenario in the end of the transfer window ended up with Michael staying, it'll be an extremely good privilege for us. So that's how we approach the market on Michael's situation.
What is the hold up with the Queen's Park Rangers offer?
I don't know. Then it's what I know is that the player trained today, so obviously he's in contention for the game against West Brom.
In terms of Jeremy Defoe, is he facing a similar exit?
Not really. No. I spoke to his agent 2 days ago, and conversations have been extremely productive. The player is a player that I've immense confidence in. I appreciate his qualities, so I'm hoping that he'll continue to be a Tottenham player in the future.
Are you able to give us an update on Luka Modric and what's the situation?
Well, again, I think situation is on the chairman's hands. Chairman has told me that the talks are ongoing. They are doing some progress, but the situation can be solved within the next couple of days. At the moment, as I told you before, the player continues to train apart, and he will keep like that till the end of the transfer window, I guess.
At what point does it become a distraction, all this transfer?
No,
talk?
not really. About him or
about him or Dawson?
no? Well, the only thing that has been raised last year in this Premier League managers meeting and this year again was the market to close on the beginning of the first day of the season. So it's something that you can consider. I think makes it more. Puts everybody focused on what you have to do, playing games, and doesn't let this last, and not disrupting, but creating news till the end of August. So I think it's a good suggestion in the end that I would make sure I would support. But in the end, you just got used to it and you have to live with it.